we want to head into California especially.
Yeah.
We are launching into the new year with more rain. And think back to just Christmas, the amount of rain that we had falling over that time period, which did prompt some very dangerous, if not deadly, flash flooding. So because the ground is so saturated, we do have to pay attention to these moisture enhancement times. And we do have above average moisture with this mid to upper level trough coming in. You can actually see that counterclockwise spin. It's been highlighted. I don't even need to highlight it. It's highlighted for you. But this is what's all going to be moving on shore. The origins of this system coming up from the south. So it's transporting that moisture from the south.
It's a little more with the heat content.
Exactly.
Snowfall totals, and they're going to be in the higher elevations.
Yeah, I think we're above 8,000 feet
today,
for the snow levels. So it really is about the rain. We do have one flash flood warning, it looks like, for the extreme southwestern corner of Southern California.
Yeah.
We've been watching some passing showers. LAX has now reported 0.4 of an inch over the past, let's say, 12 hours or so. That's not bad.
No, it could have been a lot worse. And it looks like the heaviest rain is now inland, but you're still looking for pockets of rain behind us. And
Right.
it's going to continue as the upper level support begins to push over towards the east.
Yeah, I think watching into San Diego, where we had the flash flood warning, it's been nice to see that so far we haven't seen much in terms of flood warnings around. I thought it went away.
No.
So we haven't seen much in terms of flash flood warnings, but this one will go till 9:30 Pacific time.
Right.
So this one's going to be around for a little bit, and you can see the heavy batches of rain moving overhead. Right over 805 and I-5.
Yeah, San Diego, there you go with the heavy rain. You got the Rose Bowl going on and the Rose Bowl parade. That's later on this morning to the afternoon. You've got some very heavy rain over L.A. right now, but we think that's going to get out of there by the time for the game.
Yeah, that's hope, right? So we have the parade early in the morning.
Right.
And that's in Pasadena.
Right.
Where we'll be, watching for some of the rain. We haven't had rain over the parade. I think the stat was since 2006.
I think it's been 20 years. Yep,
20
it has.
years. But cleared out, hopefully, for the game. Who's played? Hoosiers.
Alabama.
And the Indiana Hoosiers.
Alabama and the Hoosiers.
I got to root for the Big Ten.
Okay. Yeah, well, you're Michigan.
I know.
By the way.
We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to talk about the Citrus Bowl. Okay. Flood watch that we do have through today. And this does include remembering areas that have had wildfires, some a year ago when you look at LA and Ventura County. But it's just the onslaught of moisture and very limited snow in the mountains.
Right. You're talking about burn scars. You're talking about debris flows possibility because of that heavy rain. It's always a problem when you have that kind of rain.
Yeah.
That moves away, and in comes our main player for the latter part of the weekend, the latter part of Friday through the weekend.
Yeah, I'm watching some of the timing with this one, Friday into Saturday. This one will add to some of the mountain snow. This one has different origins, so it's more of a dropping from the north as opposed to coming up from the south. So not as much moisture to work with,
Right.
But still something that's going to keep California from south to north quite wet.
And colder air. So yeah, we think those snowfall levels are going to start crashing from 8,000 to about 5,500 feet by Friday. So at least you got some good news there. You're going to get some snow out there across the mountains. It's actually going to hang around a little bit.
Yeah, which, hey, some of the resorts have done really well in the Sierra.
Yep.
So this will add to that. Not this one today, but this next one coming in through Saturday. In terms of how much more rain in places like Santa Barbara, Point Conception has been the area that the office, at least out of LA, has been signaling as south of Point Conception is where we see some of the more enhanced rain. And that would be anywhere from 1 to 2, if not 2 to 3 in isolated areas. Again, a concern given the burned part of the counties as a result of the Palisades fire, the Eaton fire, 2 really big destructive fires.
I like how you asked me if I have my glasses or contacts in because I can't read that. The camera's about 10 feet away.
I know. Sorry, just look at my.
Just look at your
That's
screen.
what I do to Steve and everybody. Go, wait, let me see what's on your screen.
Exactly
Because
right.
we control different graphics.
Oh man, that's so true.
This was your point. LA, wet New Year's Day. We're looking at, this is pretty much, I think last I saw at LAX, if we're measuring from there. I don't know if we're looking at LAX or downtown LA. But 0.4 is what we have so far at the airport.
There you go. I mean, it's a decent shot. We knew it was coming in. We knew it was going to round the horn between 2025 and 2026, and boom, there it is. And unfortunately, it's not what you want to wake up to.
Not at all.
Nope. What about